Hello and welcome back. We're doing a review and taking a look at the Nacon Revolution Unlimited controller for PS4, PC and mobile. It has Bluetooth, it's wireless. If you want to find out more, let's get straight into the video. Right then, let's quickly get the box open. You'll first be greeted with the Nacon carry case. Let's get it out the box quickly. First impressions, it feels pretty nice. Let's take this plastic tray out, see if we get anything else on the inside. As you can see, we got a Nacon wipe cloth. Seems like they know the controller's going to get dirty, so they give you one with it. Pretty cool. Some junk stickers that you don't really need. They look ugly no matter what you put them on. Some other piece of paper and a yellow, I don't even know what this is, to be honest. Put that back. Let's close the box one time, get the actual casing frame, and let's see what we get inside. So upon holding the case, I think it feels really nice. The stitching feels great, and it seems like it'll do a nice job of protecting it if you're taking this controller on the go. It is actually pretty hard. It's constructed of a hard plastic shell, obviously covered with fabric. Let's quickly open it. Inside you got this nice blue and black contrast, and on the top you'll find the very long braided USB Type-C cable. Pretty nice to see that this controller is using USB Type-C. You will be able to get a replacement for this if you lose it, just as any other cable really. You also get inside, obviously, the controller itself. We'll move that to the side and take a look at it in a couple of minutes. You have the USB wireless receiver for your PC and PlayStation, and you also have the tunable weights and some other little accessories like interchangeable thumbsticks inside the box as well. You got these little dumbbell style weights you can put inside. I'll show you how to do that later on. Stay tuned. Put that to the side as well. Close the case. We'll take an in-depth look at the controller, talk about its pricing, where you can get it from in a couple of seconds. Let's go. Let's quickly take a look around the controller, see what everything's about, and after that we'll see how it's priced. Twistable thumbsticks, they actually feel really nice, you know. You have obviously the X0 triangle square layout for PS4 in the Xbox controller kind of button layout kind of thing. You have the touchpad in the middle, 3.5mm headphone jack on the back side. You have a obviously dedicated volume control, which is pretty cool, built into the controller itself. You have 4 programmable silver buttons. I don't know why they're silver, they don't really look that nice. You do have a profile switching button. This is for you can switch it to PC or PS4 mode on this side. You have a Wi-Fi and a cable, like if you want to use it wirelessly you can switch it there, and if you want to use it with a cable you can switch it. You also have a profile switching button. You can have up to 3 profiles as far as I know on this controller. Yeah, the grip is covered in like a rubberized texture, and honestly that feels really nice. It does get blemishes quite easily though. That could be one drawback. It does get dirty quite quick. Prices for new units from Amazon is going to be about 100 to 110 quid in the UK. Pricing for used units is going to be around 80 to 85. Now, I will discuss whether this is good later on in the video, so make sure you watch till the end. Let's carry on to the build quality, see how it's built. Let's talk about the build quality of this controller now. The rubber texture, that's obviously on the top. It feels really nice. It feels really nice to the touch. Feels great in the hands. Really comfortable. Probably one of the most comfortable controls I've held. The thumbsticks have a really nice resistance to them, and you can also change that. The underside grips, they also have a nice texture. Even if your hands get sweaty, the controller doesn't get too bad. It does get some blemishes on it. That's why that microfiber cloth is included. The buttons feel great. There's not really any play in them. Not really any like major rattle. Overall, I think the build quality is really nice. The triggers feel great. Bumpers feel really nice. The programmable buttons could do with a little bit of work. They feel really clunky and kind of nasty. But other than that, the build quality is great. Let's start off with the features now. There's so many. I'm really excited to talk about this controller. First of all being the interchangeable weight. Now you have these little dumbbell style weights that you can see here, offering an extra 10 on each side, an extra 14 on each side, and an extra 16 on each side. Underneath the grips they go. I'll show you how to put them in later. Now that is awesome because you don't get that with many other controllers. It's just one specific weight. You do get it with some certain mice, but not controllers themselves. Really nice to see that these weights are actually included in the box, and it does make a really big difference. It doesn't seem like, let's say, even 16 grams, which is the highest weight on each side, would make much of a difference, but honestly, it really feels nice once you've got the heavier weights inside the controller. You also get some extra spare thumbsticks with the Nacon branding on them. They look good, they feel great as well, although I wouldn't really use these as they are not they're not curved inwards, so they don't really support your thumb well. These are these little cylinder things. They are for the thumbsticks. Now they're like adjusters. I can't really explain, but I'll show you later on in the video. What they do is, if you put the smaller ones on, or the ones that are thinner, your stick can move around more. If you put the thicker ones on, your stick moves around less. So to install the weights, what you actually have to do is you take the grip off, it's clipped in, you plug it in like a battery, like it's like a battery compartment without the springs and stuff, and that's it. It looks like that once you've got it in. You close it and do the same with the other side. Now, these are the 16 gram weights which I'm putting in now. As I said before, you do also get a 14 gram set and a 10 gram set, which equals to a total of 20 grams, 28 grams, or 32 grams on extra on the total controller. That is pretty awesome. I'll take them out now real quick. It is really easy to take them out and put them back in. Very easy and simple installation, so you should not have any problems. And the weights are just solid blocks of metal, feel really good quality. They may be easy to lose because inside the case they are they're not actually in the case that well. They're loose, they kind of shake around a lot. I'll quickly show you how to put the actual thumbstick and that on as well, because it's not like the Xbox One Elite controller where everything's stuck on by magnets. It is a bit different. That's one drawback I think of the controller personally, that the actual thumbsticks, they're not magnetic, they actually use clips. Now these clips can wear out over time and may wear out over time unclipping and clipping them, but if you've got one desirable set of thumbsticks that you have on, then I don't see why you'd keep switching them, so maybe it should be alright in that sense. But as you can see, they are clipped on. Yeah, nothing really else to say. As you can see, that's the little cylindrical item on the thumbstick that limits how far the thumbstick can go on either side. I'm gonna put the thinner one on now. If you can see the thickness difference, that's it's pretty cool that they include that. But I think they include too many accessories. It's kind of a bit, it's a bit weird to say, but there's so many. It's kind of take you so long to like make it to your own preference. But it's good in a way that you can. But honestly, how many people are actually going to spend the time doing it? Yeah, like a couple thumbsticks, couple weights, yeah, that's fine, but all this stuff is a bit cliche in my opinion. Obviously it's my opinion though, but yeah, I don't really see the point in all of this stuff. It is a bit fiddly as well, and it's just extra stuff that maybe can get lost, get into someone's like child's mouth if you drop it, lose it. Yeah, overall I think this controller is great. The build quality is awesome. I love the rubber texture. Feels great in the hands. The buttons feel awesome. The underneath the programmable buttons could do with a little bit of work, but that's nothing really to complain about that much. It uses USB Type-C, which is awesome. It's got interchangeable weight, so you can change the weight of the controller. That's pretty good as well. I reckon the thumbsticks maybe could do with a little bit of work, and the fact that it uses clips is a bit of a problem, but there is no wireless or latency issues when using wireless with PC or console. Overall, I reckon this controller is a great buy for anyone looking for a custom controller for their PC or PS4. If you've liked the video, enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, see ya.